America has always been known as the land of the free, and nothing depicts this sense of freedom better than the classic, timeless Statue of Liberty, the country's most famous landmark. Today, New York is the largest metropolitan area in the U.S., home to almost 21 million people who speak over 200 languages. The city itself, Big Apple, has always been a spectacle, what with its historic structures, famous skyscrapers, and beautiful people from the world over. The hard truth is, budgets are a must for NYC dwellers, and thrift a necessary requirement. Understandably, New York doesn't rank too favorably in best places to live lists, including the 2017 U.S. News & World Report, which placed it at position 80 out of 100 best cities to live in America. Let that not put you off though. There is a reason New Yorkers, surprisingly, have a long life expectancy. The Empire State is not short of decent places to call home. Before we start the list, I'm going to ask you a favor. Subscribe to the channel and leave your like. It will help the channel a lot. Number 8. Kipps Bay, Manhattan. You will find Kipps Bay between 23rd and 34th Streets south of Murray Hill, a laid-back neighborhood of 35,000 residents that feels stunningly residential, the backdrop of the bustling streets of NYC notwithstanding. Perhaps what is most surprising about Kipps Bay is how property value has managed to remain affordable. Sure, you will find some properties listed at $3 million, but a median home value of $721,332 is as low as it will ever get. Median household income stands at $101,165, and the pet-friendly neighborhood has plenty to offer in terms of amenities and stuff to do, especially given its prime location. This is no doubt one of the most reasonable deals you will get in Manhattan. Number 7. Tribeca, Manhattan. Tribeca is short for Triangle Below Canal Street, the name of an upscale residential neighborhood in Lower Manhattan with a population of slightly less than 17,000. It is extremely safe and widely regarded as one of the best places to raise a family in the state of New York. Initially, it used to be a thriving business area, but a trend of converting commercial warehouses and buildings into lavish lofts eventually gave way to residential properties. Its central location offers easy access to every part of Lower Manhattan, but that comes with the drawback of forking out over $3,000 in monthly rent, with condos valued at an average $1.8 million, with some even fetching at a whopping $5,025,000. Then again, with the likes of Jay-Z and Taylor Swift to call neighbors, that's to be expected. Number 6. Jackson Heights, Queens. Jackson Heights makes a case for itself as one of the best places to live in New York for families thanks to easy access to public transport, nice public schools, and one of the most diverse populations in the city. The area is located in the northwestern section of Queens, and houses here fetch at $444,196 on average. Steep for most states, yes, but the 112,800 residents of this neighborhood deem that fairly attractive, as they do the median rent of $1,387, which is way below the $3,016 average for an apartment in Queens. When you throw in additional perks such as friendly residents, schools and jobs that are just around the corner, and top-notch medical facilities, the average Joe really couldn't wish for more. Number 5. Kenmore, Buffalo. Kenmore makes an entry into our list of best places to live in New York for two major reasons. Cost of living is one of the lowest you will get anywhere in the Empire State, and public schools are some of the best around. Median home prices average $111,200. Who said New York has to be expensive, right? With rent prices also some way below the national average at $681 versus $928. This is definitely welcome news for anyone looking to settle here, but not so much from a real estate investment perspective. As with Massapequa Park, Kenmore is also technically a village, boasting a population of 15,271. The residents enjoy the great benefit of affordability and nice schools that perform exceptionally well at great schools. It may sound like some remote middle-of-nowhere place, but Kenmore actually does offer some great employment opportunities, especially in the region's thriving science and technology fields, and plenty of recreational opportunities to boot. The Niagara River meanders through here. Number 4. Massapequa Park, Long Island. Massapequa Park is another area in New York that offers an excellent setting for families looking to settle in the state. For one, homes are affordable in this hamlet of 17,000 residents, found within the town of Oyster Bay in Nassau County. Zillow puts the median home value at $463,800, quite low according to New York standards. Its schools rank highly on the Great Schools ranking site, mostly earning a solid 9 out of 10, with a trip into Midtown Manhattan via the Long Island Railroad taking less than an hour. This convenient location also allows residents to enjoy the best NYC has to offer in terms of economic and cultural opportunities. Number 3. Battery Park City, Lower Manhattan. Battery Park City is a planned community of roughly 16,000 that is set along the Hudson River. It is widely considered one of the best places to live in New York City, just close enough to the hustle and bustle of the big city, yet distant enough as to enjoy some peace and quiet at the waterfront. Cost of living is reflective of the steep prices of NYC, with the going rate for an average home playing well above the $1 million mark, often ranging between $1,200,000 and $1,500,000. Same case with the rent prices, which average $2,969 a month. Number 2. Harlem, Manhattan. Harlem may be a surprise inclusion to many, and that's because the neighborhood has always received a bad rap as a place drenched in crime, economic stagnation, and decaying infrastructure. But that is the Harlem of old. The area took a positive turn in the 90s, and urban renewal efforts started in earnest. Crime dipped and new economic opportunities started springing up. Today, the neighborhood of a little under 200,000 inhabitants is deemed one of the trendier places to live in New York. The upturn can be seen in the surging house prices, where an average home now goes for $1,015,300, up from $774,824 in 2011. Harlem may not be better than many places in terms of housing and economics, but it has good public schools and generally an ideal environment for families. The nightlife is unlike any other, with trendy eateries, hip bars, and stylish clubs aplenty. Number 1. Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Bay Ridge is often regarded as one of the best neighborhoods in the coveted borough of Brooklyn. Homes cost a little under $1 million. But the going rate depends on the area, with the median price for properties listed in the neighborhood sitting at $673,792, according to popular ranking site Niche.com. Bay Ridge has some great schools and plenty of choices to make a pick from elementary through high school. Crime and safety rank favorably, and the quiet and peaceful feel of the place makes for just the ideal environment for families. The 60,500 residents of Bay Ridge enjoy good public transport, which is extremely accessible, making it even easier to access the amenities close to the area. The video has come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot for us to continue bringing this type of content here. Until the next video.